Alright, Sarah, so this is from a while back, but I don't think your freestyle has changed much ever since, and there's a lot of things that we can look for here and learn from and improve on. So here we go.
Up.
Okay, so first the things that you're doing well. With the exception of your last 4 or 5 strokes there into the wall, for some reason you slow down your rate and slow down the recovery into the wall. But otherwise, I told you this, one of the things that I really like on your freestyle is when you have this snap on the recovery and you're really shooting the recovery forward. And that does two things for you. Number one, it really helps you extending and getting fully stretched out with that arm once it's entering the water. And number two, you can see here your left arm is recovering, and when you have that snap, your right arm is going to have a much more powerful finish through the pool. And the same thing here. So you're snapping the right arm, and with that snap, it helps with a very strong, powerful rotation, so that your left hand comes out of the water and you're finishing that pool a lot more strongly thanks to that snap. So that's number one thing that you do very well. Number two is here, this arm just entered the water, and I can see you're already connecting with the water here, right? Starting to bend that elbow and starting to catch right away. So that's also very good. It gets you moving forward right away. Right, on to the two things that I think you can look for here and improve. Number one, it looks like you're breathing a little late. So you can see here, you're getting on your side right now, and then your head is going to stay on your side until over here. So your arm is already past your shoulder by the time your head is back. What that means is you're losing some of your power out front. You're just not as strong in this position, okay, as you are, for example, in this position. Here, you're pulling a lot more water, okay, with the pull on your right arm because your head is down. So ideally, what you should do is hold your head, or hold your arm outstretched for a little longer, and get your head back down a little quicker. That way, if your head is back down over here, okay, that's already a more powerful pull. All right, so trying to make that breathing a little quicker, a little earlier in the stroke, and getting your head back down into the water before that arm comes down. All right, number two, and I think it's easier to see it from this angle here. All right, it looks like you have a very large amplitude in your kick. So look how much your feet come out of the water and you're kicking, and look how deep it goes when you kick. So you're kicking very wide, and I talked to you about this several times already. Ideally, if we put a bucket, and a small bucket, around your feet, you should be able to kick inside that bucket. If we did it over here, you would end up with bruises around your ankles and toes. Okay, because you're kicking very wide. I think that's part of the reason why you struggle with kick itself, and you struggle with increasing your kicking rate during freestyle or backstroke as well, because you're trying to make your kicks too big. So perhaps don't think about kicking hard. Think about kicking quick. So your kick should be quick and tight, and if you get a little tighter, you can definitely increase the rate a lot. You can see all the time very wide kicks. So again, two things to improve on: breathing and getting the kick a little narrower through the stroke. All right, let's watch a little more. And then start it. And fixing those two while maintaining the snap on the recovery and a good early catch would definitely make your freestyle even quicker.